All right, good Thursday morning, everybody. I'm Jared Klein coming to you live from the 29 News Digital Desk with the Morning Rush. Let's start things off this morning with that 16-hour standoff in Charlottesville that ended in a man's arrest. 42-year-old Brian Lamont Turner is accused of operating a prostitution ring in multiple cities. Police say he barricaded himself inside a home on St. Charles Avenue when law enforcement came knocking yesterday. FBI investigators determined that Turner posted hundreds of advertisements for online sex in multiple cities and controlled his victims by supplying them with drugs. A scuffle at Wegmans led to a police response yesterday. It involved a woman suspected of shoplifting and an Albemarle County cop. Police say she resisted arrest. Another woman was also charged. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. A lithium battery is blamed for causing a fire in Charlottesville on Monday. Firefighters say they can pose a danger if damaged or used incorrectly. They can be found in cell phones, laptops, electronic toothbrushes, and more. Albemarle County Fire Rescue's Cody Gillespie says the best thing you can do is to use the proper power cord and adapter. If you have a lithium battery that is at the end of its life, you can send it to a recycling center. And VDOT hosted a public hearing yesterday at the Crozet Library to discuss a proposed park and ride commuter lot. If approved, the lot would be built near Interstate 64. VDOT says the project would include 25 parking spaces, a bus pull-through, bus shelter, and bike racks. If the project gets the green light, construction would begin in 2025.
All right, so sleep is a luxury for us on this shift, I feel like.
Yeah.
So what could you wear like the mask, the eye covering masks?
I've never had one before. I don't know if I could.
I've tried it, I hated it. But turns out new research shows that wearing them can actually help improve sleep and cognition. So I had a roommate in college, she wore it every night, loved it. You know, that sort of thing. But they're saying that we're getting more light exposure as we sleep. And so in older adults, any light exposure at night is associated with higher rates of obesity, diabetes, hypertension. So I know I use my cell phone as my alarm, but I always make sure I face it down because, you know, periodically it lights up and that light isn't good for us. So, but yeah.
I'm such a deep sleeper though. I feel like
yeah.
I don't know if light really would even impact me.
I can go to sleep daylight.
Yeah.
Lights on. I'm with you. I'm a deep sleeper. So
yeah, so
I hit the bed and I'm out.
but yeah, I mean, I might try it out sometime just to see.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it'd really be necessary.
Yeah. I just don't like it on my face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so why should you buy everything used? So there's this growing number of shoppers that are going to thrift stores and buying used items, and so Americans have never bought so many new things, but U.S. retailers are churning out about $5 trillion in new goods each year. And although only 8% of the goods bought in a store are returned, more than 20% of items bought online are sent back. And so there's this whole bustling, this second market online for people it's called re-commerce.
Yeah. And
it's basically people reselling items that they bought, but they didn't really use, and now you can either they're selling them back instead of returning them back to the stores.
I mean, it's the online thrift shop kind of idea. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, of course, it's really good for the environment, less waste, that sort of thing. But it's becoming a new trend.
I like that because, I mean, just because it's used doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy it yourself. So.
Yeah, and you know, locally we have on what's called on Facebook the Crozet yard sale, which I have bought a number of things and sold a number of items on there, and it's locally, and people buy and sell gently used things, and that's a great resource too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
And then,
there we go.
Let's just take a look at this. This is a 6-legged dog. It was found abandoned at a parking lot.
Oh
yes.
My gosh.
This is in Wales, though. And it has an extra hind quarter. So you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
But that was finally removed, and then the dog was adopted.
Wow.
But isn't that incredible?
It looks like
Yeah.
it could still get around just fine.
Yeah, but it had an extra leg.
Yeah,
Isn't that cute, though?
it is. Yeah.
It was found abandoned, and now that extra leg has been removed, and it's been adopted. So a nice little story.
Yeah, I love ending on a happy note.
Yes.
here. All right, thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome.
Well, it looks like David's recording his weather for Facebook, so you can tune into Facebook in just a few minutes and see that. But I hope you guys have a great day out there. We'll see you again on 29 News at noon.